Welcome everybody to a very exciting episode of Star-Crossed Kings. This game, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning and a new dawn for Company of Heroes 2. And that's because, of course, today a patch was released which has introduced a new map into the 1v1 auto match rotation and others actually, but this one I thought it would be the best one to start with. It's a new patch. We have a new king, a new map, new day. Here at Star-Crossed Kings, and of course the map is Angoville. Huge map from COH1 has finally found its way into the Company of Heroes 2 auto match map pool, and we're very excited to see some competitive high-level games on it in the coming days. We've got OMGPOP, our new king, just dethroned Captain S. Price, playing here in the south as U.S. forces, and his opponent is going to be RedxWings playing as Oster in the north of Angoville. So if we take a look at the tactical map, we see all of the familiar things. The cutoffs are the same. We've got the fuels on the left and right, the munitions on the left and right corners. Strategic point placement is pretty much exactly everything laid out pretty much the same as it used to be. We've got the houses and everything. So very reminiscent of COH1 here. Looks like they stayed quite true to the original. And already we're going to see RedxWings fielding a squad of Pioneers here towards the south.
Ground's ours. Now spread out.
And they're going to just wire that off right there. And OMGPOP sending a squad of riflemen left. 2 squads of riflemen left. And he's chosen Rifle Company this game. I don't think I've seen him go Rifle Company before. This will be my first time seeing that from him.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
And one of the neat things about Angoville is that the left side is very much long-range open fields, open engagements, and the right side is very much medium and short-range engagements because of the tight corners, hedges, and buildings. So I think OMGPOP will experience a little bit more success over on the right side later on once he has flamethrowers, but for now he's going to continue working over there on the left where RedxWings has fielded Ostrupen. Has not built a tier 1 structure, so he's going to be utilizing Ostrupen for his mainline infantry instead. OMGPOP moves up into short range on them. They'll be forced to retreat now.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
On the left side, fuel is going to fall into Pop's hands. Rifleman making a play for the cutoff as well.
Enemy has spotted us.
Couple squads making their way towards the right side. Pio's grabbing the victory point there, and these 2 squads are going to take control of the fuel. A couple other things. RedxWings Pio is trying to move around for a flank here. Take control of that strategic point. So a few things. The patch changed quite a few things balance-wise, but nothing that's on the field right now really got touched by the patch. Rifle Company didn't really get changed. Ostrupen didn't really get changed. So I'm kind of hoping that we're going to see some of the units that did get tweaked a little bit. I was almost hoping OMGPOP was going to field a Greyhound. Greyhound saw some pretty big changes. We also saw some changes to Captain Tier. The pack howitzer received a bit of an improvement. It will now suppress a little bit when it hits a blob of infantry, so that'll be a fun thing to see. So far, though, nothing jumping out at me. Still seems like pretty much the same old CO2, other than the fact, of course, that it's happening on Angoville. But obviously, that in and of itself is a huge change. Over here, RedxWings continuing to struggle in engagements a little bit. Those Ostrupen get caught right at close range by riflemen. Like I was saying before, this area tends to be more medium, short-range engagements. RedxWings kind of struggling to hold on to map control over here in this area. Gonna be forced to make a quick retreat. RedxWings has made it to tier 2 and is now fielding himself a 2-2-1. He'll have to be a little careful with that against the vetted rifle and keep it out of their range. And of course, he's also going to need to watch out for a captain if OMGPOP goes that route. Although he has not. He's gone to 4 riflemen before fielding a lieutenant, so we may be looking at an AA half-track from him.
Lieutenant reporting in for duty.
2-2-1 on the field, makes its way forward. Fire on those riflemen. The cutoff here continues to be held by OMGPOP's riflemen, and rear echelon troops harassing the right side are going to get that fuel point under control.
Bust out the metal, boys! Promotion just came through!
RedxWings continuing to engage here, bringing this rifle squad low. Pios are falling dangerously low as well. However, as Ostrupen also being forced to retreat, this squad of riflemen will be forced to retreat. That squad of riflemen also gonna have to back off. Rear echelon troops continue their harassment over here on the right side.
We're losing a capture point. Engage the lead! Contact! Keep low! Keep low! We're getting plastered over here! Let's get her going!
RedxWings just seems to be smashing his head against a brick wall over here on the right side. His 222's only got 3 kills. His infantry trying to charge against these riflemen in green cover are experiencing no success at all. Constantly forced back into his base, struggling to overwhelm a position guarded even by just 1 or 2 squads of infantry standing in green cover.
Is taking our territory.
Pio's trying to get this fuel under control, and rear echelon troops are going to continue harassing over here on the right side, taking control once again of pretty much the entire map. Riflemen taking control of the strategic point over here on the right side. 222 making its way over there now to fire on those riflemen, and once this AA half-track hits the field, I think we may see that 222 in a lot of trouble. RedxWings, however, has actually back-teched to tier 1 and is fielding a sniper. This I actually am excited to see because the sniper received a huge health increase in this patch, and I'll be curious to see if it performs a little bit better with that health buff. It had its health increased by a lot, 48 to 82 I think, almost double the health now. Should be quite durable. We'll see if it, and of course its firepower was already quite good. On this map in particular, I think it should perform quite nicely. I'm looking forward to seeing that hit the field. Curious to see how well that will perform here. Starts picking off these riflemen. RedxWings doesn't really hold any territory at all. He definitely needs to make something happen, get back on the map, try and get a fuel point under his control. He's going to get overwhelmed by a huge amount of allied tanks. Flamethrower firing on those riflemen, sniper taking shots. Sniper has yet to sustain any damage at all. Flamethrower doing quite well against this blob of troops. AA half-track moves up to fire on the sniper. Ooh, and already you can see that that sniper would have been dead. Last patch that was a dead sniper. This patch that sniper is still alive. Gives him just that little extra bit of health. Just that little extra bit of health to try and stay alive when taking big autocannon shots like that, for example. Pioneer squad in the house. Wiped on retreat. Scout car destroyed after suffering a damaged engine. Ostrupen not experiencing a whole lot of success against this many riflemen over here. Sniper is still alive, fortunately. And over here on the left side, Pios are actually getting attacked by a 50 cal. Will get suppressed before they can get around behind it, though. AA half-track is moving over there to the right side to help against that single Ostrupen squad, try and force it to retreat through this blob, which it clearly does not want to do. Sniper moving to fire on the 50 cal over here on the left side with Ostrupen support, and an anti-tank gun is being fielded now by RedxWings, who still has not managed to break free of his base.
We're losing a capture point. They're coming up on the flank. zero.
Oh no! Sniper's in range of the 50 cal, gets suppressed, needs to retreat, and it dies to the AA half track over there. I mean, we didn't see it on the field for that long, but I think it was already very apparent that it had a lot more health to work with. I think I'm very interested to see how that sniper's going to play out in later rounds of this tournament. Nice placement on the AT gun to finish that thing off, get it off the field. The AA half-track destroyed. RedxWings may have a little bit of room to work with. He's trying to slow down victory point drain over here with this stripping squad. It does get it decapped, but he's going to have to retreat here. Pio is trying to work on this strategic point cutoff. And RedxWings has been reduced to only 2 squads of Strupen. His Pios and his AT gun doesn't have a whole lot to work with right now. Certainly no tank's going to be arriving anytime soon. His only choice is to continue fielding low-tier units and trying to survive. He's decided to go for another sniper. He's going to have to work harder to keep it alive this time. With the AA half-track off the field, he'll have a small window of opportunity where the sniper has a little room to work with. But once OMGPOP starts fielding tanks, it's going to be a whole different story. Major's on the field now. He's already got the fuel for a Sherman, in fact, so his window of opportunity is going to be extremely small before that Sherman just steamrolls pretty much everything he has left. I feel like RedxWings may have no choice but to use redistributed resources to throw some defensive teller mines down just to survive a few more minutes. Fresh sniper on the field, and there it goes. It's one teller mine going down. Doesn't use redistribute resources. That would be all of his fuel gone if he did that. Gets one teller mine down right here on the road, hoping for the best against the Sherman that's on its way. 50 cal will be forced to retreat by the fresh sniper.
Reinforcements in. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Stick with me and you might just make it.
Major set up behind this house, rear echelon's hiding behind this house, utilizing vision blockers to make sure that the sniper doesn't get any free kills over there on the right side, if that's where he chooses to go. And the Pios and Strupen are finally going to take a little bit of territory in this very short window of opportunity before the Sherman arrives. Sherman hits the field, and it's making its way straight to the front line now. Probably going to gun straight for that sniper. AT gun is available right here, but I don't see any teller mines in this open field, so not good. Not sure how he's going to bait that Sherman into a teller mine. It's actually going to back away when the AT gun starts firing on it. Gets one shot off. While Strupen falling low to flamethrower fire over there. Sniper needs to continue taking shots if it can. No teller mine in this area, only this one right here. Sherman going in hard. Almost decrewing the AT gun right there, and I guess that sniper is pretty much dead. Camo's on this little crater thing. He's desperately trying to convince that Sherman to hit this teller mine, but I just don't think it's going to happen here. Rear echelon troops take up a position inside this house to fire on that sniper should it get exposed. Sniper retreats across the teller mine, and it dies to the top mountain machine gun. Sherman is able to hunt it down and kill it. RedxWings just does not have any map control, has no manpower.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Shows no signs of being able to break free of his current situation. These 3 squads over here on the left side, set up with 50 cal support, are going to take back control of the entire map, and RedxWings continues to be triple capped. I don't think he really knows what to do next. Has a lot of manpower income because he's so low on pop cap, but his opponent just has so much munitions, so much fuel. Second Sherman's about to hit the field. OMGPOP would have to make just a horrible, horrible mistake with his tanks. And even if that happened, I don't really think there's anything RedxWings would be able to do. He's currently firing at his own headquarters with this AT gun, which is gonna take... Oh wait, there's a teller mine right there. Okay, all of his Ostrupen committed suicide. That's weird, it didn't do any damage to the Pyos. The Pyos took 0 damage from that teller mine. Are they like immune to a mine they just planted or something? I don't know what happened there. But anyway, good game. Clearly OMGPOP emerged from this one the victor. RedxWings just could not make that Ostrupen start work. Let's see if he has better luck as allies. Short work, and we will jump into game 2.